blonde hair.
Oh, bless him.
Thought I could hear you.
Morning.
How long have you been here?
About half an hour. Want coffee?
Early delivery at pub. Thought they managed better without me under their feet.
Oh, so Eve knows your hair then, does she?
Well, I might have mentioned fresh clothes. A carcass.
The old carcass you'll be hiding, avoiding a bit of graft.
See, if I can't pop across and see the proud parents of my #1 grandson, it's a bad do.
Right, I'll get ready and go to the hospital then.
Are you going?
No, I've got work.
Boris can manage on his own for a few hours without you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Suppose you'll be wanting to get ready.
Aye, and you can go and give Eve an hand.
Isn't it about time you got a name sorted? Poor little Mike can't go on being called Baby Peacock forever.
Well, we've got a couple. We've just got to make sure that we settle on the right one, haven't we, Ash?
Yeah.
Well, you let me know the second you've decided.
Of course we will.
Grand.
Thanks for coming to the hospital. Midwife keeps asking.
I'm only doing it for the appearances, Max. Ain't more.
Working out what to do with your second unit?
Already decided. Buying shares in air freshener.
Eggy bread. Not nice, is it?
You go to work smelling of it. The whole house already smells of it.
It's Martin's speciality. Kids love it. I refuse to make it. Anyway, it was you who invited him here.
Thanks for reminding me.
Got a couple of slices, girl.
No, thanks.
What about you, Richard? Last chance.
I'll pass, thanks.
Oh, come on, you risk your neck for me. Least I can do is make you breakfast.
No, really. I can feel my arteries furring up just from the smell.
Charming.
I'll get it.
Hope we're going to stay a bit longer.
I hope you're not.
Oh, thanks very much, Sarah.
Put on a stone if I have to eat this every morning.
Hey, well, this is just a treat. Tomorrow we're back to toast, right? Oh, sorry, mate.
I suppose you'll be getting on to the insurance people today, then?
Well, yeah, they should be able to pay me out for me curtains, me sofa and me clothes and that, because they all stink of smoke.
There are worse smells. Problem?
Matt Ramsden's left.
What's left what?
Everything. That was Molly. He's just packed the job in and gone off with Charlie.
What might have been, eh? Shall I make us a cup of tea?
No, I'll make us a cup of tea, Rita. You sit down.
No, you're the one that looks as if she needs waiting on. What's with the photos?
Oh, it's just, had a right mess of things, haven't I?
Hey, we all have regrets, Sally, love. No use mithering about things that are not your fault. That fire was an accident.
I just don't believe it would have happened if Danny had been around.
Is that what this is about? Danny?
It's not just about Danny, Rita. It's my whole life. One thing after another, I keep getting it all wrong.
Now you're being ridiculous.
I'm not. Even when things seem right, I do something to ruin them.
Look, you've 2 lovely kids, plenty of friends, a nice home.
Yeah, but for how much longer, eh? That business might have been going down the pan, but at least it was a living. Now I don't even have that. How am I going to afford to live, Rita?
Well, you were insured, weren't you?
The loss adjuster's coming this afternoon.
So that's one thing you don't have to worry about. You might even have enough to make a fresh start.
Doing what, though? I didn't have a clue about hardware shops. That was Danny's idea.
You could go back on the market. You did all right there.
Not really.
You have got it bad, haven't you?
Well, what do you expect? I've been looking through all these photo albums and even Kevin and I look dead happy together, and look what happened there.
You've just been going on about Danny. Now it's Kevin. Wasn't all that long ago since it was Martin who was the answer to all your prayers.
Yeah, well, now I'm on my own and nobody else can sort my problems out but me. Trouble is, I don't know where to start.
Well, you can start by not sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. Deal with the loss adjuster and then take some time to think, Sally. To think about the future, not the past. This is your chance to make a fresh start. To do what you want.
Rover's return, Eve Elliott speak. What are you doing ringing here? No, I can't speak to you now. What if it hadn't been me who'd answered the phone? See, Wayne! No, what? No, no, I'm terribly sorry. That wouldn't be convenient. Yeah, right, bye.
Lamb cutlets.
Lovely. I'll put them in the fridge. We'll have them tonight.
Yeah, of course, Mr. Lyle. I'll run up a few figures and see how they look to you. Yeah. Tomorrow? Excellent. OK. Disturbing you?
No. Wasn't asleep.
Would you rather I take my work over to Roy's Rolls?
No. Well, it's your house, after all.
Yeah, but, I mean, you are on nights.
Yeah, well, if I had somewhere else to go.
Did you make inquiries about those nurses' lodgings?
Yeah, I did. It's full of nurses. Oh, and no. Before you ask, there's no one that could put me up. Sadly.
What about the flat?
Well, I can't go in the flat, can I, till the insurance people have been round it? Oh, look, I'll go upstairs, jump in Davy's bed for a couple of hours. If you don't mind.
No, sure, oh, whatever.
It's dead hard on them both not being able to bring Babby home. You can see the strain on their faces, bless them.
I mean, it's not so long back that a little one born that early wouldn't be coming home at all.
The little lad's a fighter. Takes after his dad and granddad.
As long as his mum's not off work for too long. I mean, young Maria can only cope with so much, and I don't really want to get someone else. And I better make myself scarce before I'm accused of interfering.
Who were that on phone before?
When? Brewery.
Oh, you're a bit sharp with them, weren't you?
Well, they've not sent the mixes they should, and it's not for the first time.
Oh, well. Delivery manager comes into shop regular. I'll have a word.
No need to worry. I don't want to get anybody into trouble.
Rita suggested I should get another job on the market. What do you reckon?
That's up to you. As long as it doesn't mean Rosie and Sophie suffer.
I'd suffer a lot more if I didn't have a job.
So, what's it going to be then, Sally, eh? Cruise? Or a nice big new house, eh?
I'm sorry.
Oh, come on, don't tell us you didn't bump up your insurance cover just before that fire, eh?
What do you mean?
There are folk who'd say it was all a bit convenient.
You wouldn't be one of these people. Hey, Blanche?
Oh, it was only what Norris said.
Me?
Gossip in the shop, that's what you said.
Well, if anybody's got anything to say, Blanche, they should say it to my face.
Oh, come on, Sally. Nobody's going to blame you for trying to get one over on them insurance companies, are they? I mean, come on, they've got loads of cash.
Hey, have you seen how upset Sally's been since the fire? Not only that, Martin and David could have died.
Hey, could have, didn't. Ah, well, I'm glad about that, yeah. Oh, I couldn't handle anything more this week, you know, busy. Do you know, I'm thinking of changing the name of the Chapel of Rest to Short-Term Parking Zone.
No, look, I mean, if I were going to pull a scam like that, right, I'd get a very good friend of mine involved so it'd make the whole thing look a little bit more genuine, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, maybe you would, Peter Barlow, but I'm not sick enough to risk someone's life, especially a child's.
Oh, come on, they were never at risk. They're all right, aren't they?
Yeah, they only missed it by a few more minutes. Now, I suggest you shut it, or else you won't.
I don't know. Some people can't even take a joke.
Yes, well, I think I'll be getting back to work. All this bad feeling, it gives me indigestion. You know, it reminds me of a pal of mine, Nash. His business wasn't going too well, and then I heard about a fire. Sorry to hear about the fire, Nashy, I says. Archie, hush, he says. It doesn't happen until tomorrow. Archie!
Sir?
Yes, Sarah?
Well, you know that assignment you sent us, the homework?
Go on.
Well, you know about the fire, don't you, at Martin's flat?
And your homework was in there and got burnt to a cinder.
No, sir.
What, like a stepdad and brother nearly dying's funny?
I don't think David and Martin were in that much danger, but go on.
Well, Martin's sleeping on the sofa and I'm still trying to find a place for Bethany, you know, with the crash closing down at the medical centre.
Sarah, I gave you that homework last week. There's no rule that says you've got to leave it to the last minute to do it, you know.
Sir, honestly, I was going to do it. She was going to do it, sir. Because I was going to copy it.
All right, till the end of the week. Look, if you've got a problem at home, you can always stay on. I mean, I'll help you if you need me to.
Thanks, sir.
OK.
Come on, quick.
And there was me, came into teaching because I thought children liked me.
Big mistake.
I grew out of that notion in about a fortnight. You've never lost your sympathy with them, though, even after your years away.
Oh, believe me, it's a choice between a rowdy classroom and a full supermarket on pension day.
Well, I hope you'll be seeing more classrooms than you bargained for, though whether they'll be rowdy or not. Mrs. Ramsden's resigned.
Yes, I heard. I'll be sorry to see her go.
Too late, she's already gone.
Just like that?
Quite. Tricia Robertson's taking over as head of department pro tem.
But you're still one full-time teacher down?
Precisely. So, we'll be interviewing soon. I just wanted to check whether you want to stay here.
Oh, I'd be glad to.
I was hoping you'd say that.
My pleasure.
Still, at least we don't have to have a whip round for a leaving present.
So I take it you have an inventory for all the stock?
Yeah, more or less, but a lot of the paperwork, it were in the back room. I did have a customer for alt stock, actually. You could probably verify what were there.
For all the stock?
Yeah, because I was thinking about closing the business down and I was selling all the stock off. Oh, right. That's not a problem, is it? Well, no. Look, I'm just being honest. I'm sure you are.
Afternoon.
If I was gonna con you, I wouldn't have sold off the stock, would I? I would have just burnt the place down and nobody would have been any the wiser.
Nobody's accusing you of anything, Mrs. Webster.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And Mr. Platt and his son, they could have been killed.
Well, not that dangerous, Sal. Just a bit of smoke, that's all.
Yeah, but smoke's the thing that kills people, isn't it? Not fires. This is Rawnsley's from the insurance company.
Oh, right. Is it you I need to speak to about the damage to my flat?
No, I'm just concerned with Mrs. Webster's stock.
Yeah, but someone will be paying me, won't they?
I'm sure.
Only I can't live there until things have been moved and stuff's been changed.
Well, as I say, it's not me you need to speak to. Sorry. Do you have any documentation, books, receipts and so on?
Yeah, back at the house.
Excellent.
Hi. He's doing very well. Soon be on fillet steaks, I've no doubt.
I was saying to Sheila earlier, he'll probably end up being a butcher.
Might just as easily be a ballet dancer, if only so as not to follow in his dad's footsteps.
Don't mind what he is. We'll still love him the same, won't we, Ash?
Yeah.
Dad, not held him yet, have you?
No, I can't.
You won't break him, you know.
No, it's not that. I've got a cold. I've been told they're dangerous, no infections and that.
Absolutely right. Here you go then, Mum. Daddy'll have his turn next time. Something to look forward to, eh?
Yeah.
You stopping for your tea, Martin?
No, I'll get some at work, thanks.
Set the table, will you, David? No trouble, you know.
Yeah?
David?
Hang on, I'm watching some.
I beg your pardon?
Shh!
Who do you think you're talking?
Hey, don't you?
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just... Look, David, when someone asks you to do something, you do it OK, whether it's by me, your mum, or Richard.
How can I set the table when he's working on it?
Well, just ask him to move.
It's not fair, this. I couldn't even get in my bedroom because you were there.
Well, you suggested he slept there.
Not during the flipping day.
Oh, yeah, like I can sleep on the sofa when Richard's working.
You're always saying how adults can sort things out by talking. But me, I'm a kid, so I have to get shouted at instead.
David?
David, it's difficult for all of us. Not just you.
Just remembered I've not fed Barney.
Oh, it smells all right.
Oh, Deirdre can be
Here,
very
Blanche.
good.
It's your winnings. Again.
Oh, drinks are on you tonight, then.
Oh, good. I'll stay for my tea now, mate, if that's all right.
So Charlie Ramsden's gone, then? Hey, that's our tea.
Well, there's no sign of life in the house.
What's happened there, then? Have you, bumped her off so you can take a job, then?
He wouldn't want it, would you?
Well, I don't think head of department's an option, but there could be a full-time teaching post going.
Yeah, and it'd be better money, I know.
Well, better than fresh go, put it that way.
A lot of pressure.
Oh, well, no wrong with a bit of pressure. do me out for a lot of business if they got rid of that.
Not funny.
No.
Where's the pressure in teaching? The kids do all the work, and you get half the year off.
All right, well, how come there's always a shortage, then, if it's such a doddle?
Cremating my old teacher tomorrow.
You joking?
No, for once I'm not. Bernie Jackson from Woodland Grammar, as it was then.
You must have lived to a ripe old age. I mean, press your job there or not.
88.
You're a grammar school boy. Don't get too big-headed, Archie. She's easily impressed.
You're not like Bernie. We all did. Even though he did used to throw the blackboard rubber at us.
Oh, charming.
And tomorrow, I'll probably be the only one there as remembers him before he went gaga.
No family?
No, he was in a nursing home. I think a couple of the staff are coming, but I don't suppose there'll be anyone else.
Oh, poor old fella.
It'd be nice if somebody turned up.
Well, he's not going to know, is he? Well, is he?
Hey, why don't you come, if you're doing that?
Hey? Go to a send-off for someone I didn't know? Oh, why not? I mean, you've not been out much this week, have you? Hey, I'll be in that crematorium soon enough, thank you.
There'll be a nice tea laid on.
Is that all I am to you? Funeral fodder?
No, you know you're not.
Will there be hymns?
Why, yes, the dynamic duo. Abide with me in the 23rd Psalm.
Oh, I like them.
I don't think he was the sort for wish me luck as you wave me goodbyes.
You're not going, are you? Why not? Well, seems a bit sick.
Well, what's sick about sharing each other's interests? And there'll be a nice bunch of flowers in it and all.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I could murder one of those. But I've got work.
Not just the one, eh?
No, if I murdered one, I'd probably end up with more dead ends than Jack the Ripper.
That'll be delayed shock. A brush with one's own mortality affects people in funny ways. I saw you talking to that woman with Sally earlier from the insurance, was she?
Oh, yeah? You don't miss much, do you?
I do hope everything's in order with Sally's claim.
Oh, yeah? Why? Shouldn't it be?
And if you're going to go down that street again, not got your mates with this time.
No, there's no need to take that attitude. I didn't mean anything, but... Well, I'm sure Sally would be touched to know that the two men in her life are so protective of her reputation, especially one who nearly perished. Wouldn't you say so, Eve?
What's that?
But I'm just saying how lucky Sally is. I mean, not every woman will be so fortunate when their past and present come together.
So, anyway, I think Richard's really regretting inviting me to stay.
Well, if it's getting too much for you dossing down there with them, come and stay with me.
Oh? So, what about Molly? What's she, mate?
Well, we'll check. People around here, something new to gossip about.
Be nice to get that family tree up to date.
Yeah, well, we were thinking of Alexander after my granddad, weren't we? Or something modern like Brad after the actor.
Yeah.
Brad?
Oh, right. Well, all right, then. Why don't we pick something from this instead? He's going to be the man that takes the Elliot and Peacock line through to the future.
That'd be grand. Would you really do that?
Yeah, there's loads of names to choose from here, look. Jeremy.
Would you want to grow up being a Jeremy at Weatherfield Comprehensive?
Yeah, all right, then. What about Joshua? Look, 1802, Joshua Mozart Elliot. Yeah, that's almost 200 years ago.
That's got a ring to it. Joshua Peacock.
What do you think, Ash?
I was thinking about them for someone from your family, Max, rather than Elliot.
Oh, well, it's your decision, of course.
No, Joshua's perfect. It means a lot to your dad.
Whatever.
Excellent. Right. Well, I shall go and tell our Eve that a decision has been reached. So what do you say? Next Sunday dinner, we get together and have a proper celebration.
Yeah, why don't you come over here?
Well, if you're sure. Joshua Peacock.
If you think I've been trying to think about names, and the answer's been right in front of us all this time.
You call that an answer?
What?
Using a family name don't make him any more man than he was 10 minutes ago. I hope you're happy now. You see me dad like that.
You can read for half an hour and then it's lights out. Do you know, it seems that Molly read 'em Harry Potter for half an hour last night and they're trying it on with me.
They're good kids, though.
Yeah, considering what I put them through.
Oh, I don't know. They've always had you and Kevin. They know they're loved. There's plenty that don't.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stop me feeling guilty, though, sometimes. Don't worry, Rita, I'm not going to go all weepy on you again.
Good.
And so often I have got you to thank.
Oh, I've done now.
No, that little talking to you gave me this morning, that made all the difference. You're right, I need to start afresh.
Doing what?
I don't know. I'm just going to wait for the insurance money to come through. That'll give me a bit of breathing space. But the first thing I'm going to do is pay you back.
There's no need, you know.
Of course there is. If I'm going to start afresh, I need to get rid of the baggage from my past.
That's me, is it? The baggage from the past.
You know I didn't mean it like that.
The important thing is that you're looking forward, Sally, not back.
I am. Still scary, though, not having a clue what I'm going to do.
Ash, please. Look, we can't go on like this.
No. I thought you was good at living a lie. You've been doing it long enough.
Oh, don't go down that route again. Listen, we've got a chance of just starting afresh without being reminded about what happened.
Oh, and it's that easy.
Yeah, it can be if we try.
You think 'cause he's gone it makes a difference to me, Max? Every time I look at your baby, I see him.
It's our baby, yours as much as mine.
No matter how many times you say it, don't make it true, you
I'm
know.
not just saying it.
No! And I'm not falling for it. Have you any idea how I felt today when midwife told me hold him? I didn't know what to do.
You only have to hold him in your arms and you'll know he's yours.
There's only one way of finding out, isn't there? I want a paternity test, Max. It's the only way we'll ever know.